Hello everyone, I am Mekala, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Applications, JJ College of Arts and Science, Pudukkottai. In this session, we are going to discuss about software cost estimation. The cost estimation is a process to predict and estimate the approximate cost of the software project before the development starts. So, it is described the approximate requirement of effort to develop time and resource to complete the software project. So, for any new software project, it is necessary to know how much it will cost to develop and how much develop time will it take, like product factor, project factor, personal factor and hardware factor. During the planning stage, one need to choose how many engineers are required for the project time and to develop a schedule, which means we have to describe the approximate requirements and development time and resources to complete the software project. So this cost estimation is typically done at the beginning of a project and is used to help stakeholders understand the scope of the project plan and the budget and allocate resources approximately. And the next one is software cost estimation works. So how cost estimation works. The cost estimation is a tool to estimate the planning, budgeting and resource utilization for the software projects. So before cost estimation for a software project, we will have known that what are the actual requirement of a project and what is the complexity of those requirement and other drive factors that affects the development. So we have to understand the development time and the requirements, and then software cost factors. So first one is product complexity. Product complexity is nothing but it is effect on software cost is studied by dividing the software product into general three categories. There are application and utility, system level, etc. The system level software is considered to be complex enough to build. So system level software is very complex to build the project. And then product size. Various experiments shows that the total effort increases at exponential rate slightly greater than increases the total cost. So the cost is depends upon the product size, which means the project software project. The cost is depends upon the product size. And then programmer ability. The individual ability has great influence on the extra effort to be put on software development. The difference in individual programmer ability to involving five or more than programmers. So the individual difference in ability is very significant. So we need more programmer for large projects. And then available time. So available time is total project effort is sensitive to the calendar time available for project completion. So if we are taking the large project, the time it will take more than time. So available time is very important to submit the project. Generally, if the development time is compressed or expanded from the optical time, the software projects require more total effort. And then last one is required level of reliability. The software reliability characteristics such as accuracy, robustness and consistency and completeness when built into software product will require extra effort and cost. So it's overall depends upon the effort and cost. Software cost estimation models. Various techniques or models are available for cost estimation, also known as cost estimation models, are shown below. The first one is empirical estimation technique, and second one is heuristic technique, and third one is analytical estimation technique. Empirical estimation technique, it is also a technique in which empirically derived formulas are used for predicting the data that are a required and essential part of the software project planning step. And then second one is heuristic technique. Heuristic word is derived from a Greek word that means to discover, to develop. Discover or develop. The heuristic technique is a technique. It is used for solving problems, learning or discovery in the practical methods which are used for achieving immediate goals. And then analytical estimation technique. There are two tasks available here. The first one is it is divided or broken down into its basic component operation or elements for analyzing. And then second one is it is standard time is available from some other sources, then these sources are applied to each element or component of the work. So analytical estimation is a type of technique that is used to measure the work. In the software cost model, the COCOMO model is very important. One of the important model. The COCOMO is nothing but it is a constructive cost model. It is an algorithmic cost estimation model used in software engineering to estimate the cost, effort and duration of a software development project. It was developed by Barry Boom in late 1970s and is updated and refined since then. The COCOMO model is based on a set of mathematical formulas that take into account various factors that impact the cost and effort of software development, such as the size and complexity of the project, and then the development team's productivity and the development environment characteristics. The COCOMO model has three different versions. First one is basic COCOMO, and second one is intermediate COCOMO, and third one is detailed COCOMO. So this basic COCOMO, it is the simplest and is used for estimating small and simple software projects, such as the development team experience and the development environment characteristics. And second one is intermediate COCOMO. This one is more complex and is used for estimating medium-sized software projects. It is more or less software complexity, such as development teams communication and coordination and the level of documentation and testing requirement. And third one is detailed COCOMO. This version is most complex and is used for estimating large and complex software projects. It takes into account even more factors of the software reliability, such as software reliability and the development team's experience with similar projects and the use of advanced development tools and techniques. And then software requirement specification. This one is SRS. The software requirements are description of features and functionalities of the target system. Requirements convey the expectations of users from the software product. So the SRS requirements can be obviously hidden or known or unknown, expected or unexpected from client point of view. SRS is a document that captures the detailed description of the requirements for a software system. An SRS document typically includes the following sections. It provides an overview of the software system and its purpose, scope and objectives. The first one is functional requirements. It describes the function that the software system should perform and task it should be able to accomplish. So we have to finish the task. And then non-functional requirements. It describes how well the software system should perform in terms of factors such as reliability, performance and security. And then constraints are nothing but it is a conditions basically. It describes that may affect the design or implementation of the software system, such as hardware or software limitations. So it may be affect the design or implementation. And then assumptions. So it describes any assumptions that were made during the development of the SRS document. And then glossary. Glossary is nothing but it provides the definition of key terms and used throughout the SRS document. And then next and last one is language and preprocessor for requirement. A number of systems have been developed to formalize and automate the requirement specification for software. They are more useful for some types of software than others. So first one is SADT, Structured Analysis and Design Technique. It was developed by DT Roos at Softtech Inc. It consists of procedures that allows for the decomposition of software functions in graphical language to specify diagrams that indicate the activities and data flow of a system and project control. And then second one is SSA, Static Single Assignment. It is a technique used in software engineering to represent a programmer's control flow graph as a collection of assignment statements where each variable is assigned only once. So the SSA is simplify the analysis and optimization of code, it making it particularly useful for data flow analysis, program verification and debugging. So SSA is commonly used in compiler design and optimization for improving the performance and efficiency of the programs. So the choice of language and processor depends on the specific needs and requirements of the project. These tools help to specify requirement and reduce misunderstanding as misinterpretations. So we have to use SADT or SSA. So SADT can be used to specify many different kinds of problem solving activities, not just the specification of software requirements. So SADT can be able to solve the problems. So SSA is optimization for improving the performance and the efficiency of programs. So these are the two language and preprocessor in requirements. So in this session the important topic is COCOMO model, constructive cost model. So thank you for listening this.